Welcome to Neoville, an ideological game of strategy. A representation of society today, Neoville contains the primary assets for a functioning society. You, an active citizen of Neoville, must try to accumulate all the assets pertaining to your chosen ideology before the other players. Choose a token, choose an ideology, collect your starter amount of money, and start living in Neoville. Neoville has 10 asset cards: land and infrastructure, housing, religious institution, education, defense, media, healthcare, legal system, tax department, economy. At the beginning of the game, you choose 1 out of 6 ideology cards: communism, fascism, anarchism, democracy, socialism, and monarchism. Depending on which card you choose, each card has 4 assets in which players need to gain. If you land on an asset square, you choose to buy that asset and pay the bank. Once you have an asset, you can choose to upgrade it on your next turn or acquire more assets, depending on your ideology. The goal of the game is to gain all of your assets and upgrade them. When a player lands on the spade square and reads out the question, the rest of the players have the choice to agree or dispute with the player's choice. This results in all of the players taking a ballot paper to vote for their choice. The player in turn has the choice to either go with the majority vote or discard all votes. If you land on a trick square, you must pick up a trick card and follow the instructions. Some trick cards have you pay the bank, others have you collect money. Before playing, each player must start with $50,000. To start, the first player rolls the dice. Rolling a 4, Alessia has landed on a spade spot. Landing on the spade means that a player must pick up a situation card, depending on the asset he or she decides to buy. In this case, none of the players own any assets yet. Rolling a 2, Rafael has landed on the trick spot. This means he must pick up a trick card. His trick card states, "You have won the lottery, collect $10,000. He would thus collect $10,000 from the bank. Amy rolled a 4 and landed on the spade or the situation card spot. Amy has landed on the collect tax space. At this stage, however, there is nothing to collect. Richa has landed on the education asset square. Because education was listed as an asset under her ideology card, she bought education for $4,000. Rafael landed on the pay tax square, so he had to put $50 in the tax pool on the game board. Sandra also then landed on the tax square and had to put $50 into the tax pool. Rafael landed on the tax department asset square. He chose to buy it. He paid $9,000 to the bank. Richa landed on the spade square, which meant she had to pick up a situation card. Because she already bought an asset, education, she had to select a situation card that was under education. Rafael chose to upgrade the asset he bought, which was tax department. The upgrade prices are listed on the asset cards, so he paid $11,250 to the bank and placed a level 1 token on the tax department square. He also now had the power to change the tax rate, so he upped the rate to $100. Rafael has landed on the trick square again, but he can collect $500 because he passed the start square. Each player collects $500 when passing the start square. In this situation, Richa has disputed Rafael in his situation card voting. That called for a vote amongst all players. Each player received a ballot paper and voted for the choice they wanted based on the situation card question. It was Rafael's turn, so he had the choice to go with the majority vote or discard all votes, based on his ideology. Rafael chose to upgrade his asset to level 2. He paid the bank the charge for the upgrade and switched the token on the tax department to level 2. Sandra landed on the pay tax square, but didn't pay tax. As a result, since Amy caught her, Sandra was sent to jail, and her punishment, as decided by all players, was to miss 3 turns. Rafael upgraded his asset to level 3. He paid the bank the charge and changed the token on tax department to level 3. Amy landed on the collect tax square. She took the tax from the tax pool and evenly distributed it among the other players, as per her ideology. As Rafael had upgraded his asset to level 3 and gained all of his respective assets for his ideology card, he wins the game. His ideology card was communism, so, as stated on the card, he needed to gain the media, land, defense, and economy assets, which he did. He therefore wins the game.